I know, right? I got a Prusa Core One. We have got to talk about it. So yes, I got a Prusa Core One, and right off the bat, I just want to tell you that they're not sponsoring this video, but they did send me this printer, and it was a build kit. So I got to build a Prusa Core One, and I want to talk about what my experience was with building it. Now, we are starting the Build and Break series here on Basically Bensky's. It's going to be on Tuesdays. I am really hoping I'll have all of the footage edited to start that series with the part 1 of building the Prusa Core One, but I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't do any research beforehand, and I didn't realize that these things could take upwards of 24 hours to build, and I was definitely close to that 20-hour mark of building that, so I don't really know how many parts there's going to be and how much I'm going to blow through, but we're going to talk about it, and we'll really get into depth about the experience that I had building this in that Build and Break series. But I do want to talk about my first impressions about it. I do want to talk about how I feel about like Prusa as a company with working with them to do it. And so let's get into it. Now, if you guys are new here on Basically Bensky, we talk about 3D printing. We talk about making money with 3D prints. We talk about a lot of different fun stuff, whether it's tech, travel, anything related like that. And I also love energy drinks, which are kicking in right now as we're moving forward. I just felt like you should know that.
Thank you for that.
Now, one other quick announcement, just real fast before we get into this. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you guys as my community. I just cannot express to you how much I love you guys, because there are some of you who have been able to buy stuff for our baby registry, which has been absolutely amazing. We have really loved and appreciated all those gifts that we've been getting from you guys. And the big thing is, if you're not following me over on Instagram, you should be, by the way.
Okay, fine, but I'm gonna complain the whole time.
Yeah! You don't know that we had a family emergency last Wednesday, which is why there was not a video last Thursday. What had happened was my mother had a minor cardiac event. Yes, a heart attack. I don't know why they call it a minor cardiac event. Like, that makes me feel better. But unfortunately, she has really bad kidneys. She's in kidney failure. My father was in kidney failure a few years ago. He got a replacement kidney 2 years ago. My mother's now in kidney failure, waiting for a kidney transplant. Who knows how long she'll have to wait to get her kidney. But because of some medications she was taking, some complications with those medications, that triggered a cardiac event. I don't want to get super into it, because honestly, I'll probably cry, being the oldest of 3 boys and a mother who is supportive through everything that I have ever done in my life. It is hard for me to talk about, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. But also, thank you to those of you who reached out to me on this platform and on Instagram for checking in on my family, checking in on how we're doing. Again, the gifts from the baby registry, on top of going through all of that, have been such a great combination of love from so many of you that I can't express how grateful I am for all of you guys and how much you support the channel through subscribing and liking the video. It genuinely helps me out and helps my family out. But enough of the Sally Salb stuff. Thank you again for your support. I love you guys so much. Let's get into the video.
Ooh, just what I've been waiting for.
This is the Prusa Core One Plus. This was a build kit, so nothing was assembled. It was all in boxes, and I had to assemble everything on my own. Again, due to my own neglect of research, which is on me, I was not aware that this could take anywhere from 10 to 24 hours to build. Most people averaging that like 16-hour mark. I was not that lucky, and I made it to 20 hours, but I had a lot of fun building this. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, Prusa's not sponsoring this video, but they did send me this printer, and I have been so grateful for it. Part of the reason they sent me this printer is we're gonna be working together, because I am excited to announce that I am working on making modification parts for my Harley Davidson Road Glide and other motorcycles. These aren't going to be parts that you're going to have to rely on for safety. I'm not making a chassis, people, although that would be really cool if we could figure that out, but that's something I want to work on in the future. But we're going to be making parts that I need some really precise prints for, some engineering prints, and I thought, what better company to work with than Prusa? And they agreed and sent me this printer, and they said, hey, build it. This isn't gonna be like a full review, because I built this on Saturday, and at the time I'm recording this, which is Wednesday, I have had a lot of prints on it, but like not enough to give you like a full review, other than to say it's printing phenomenally, and it's a Prusa, it's amazing, and wow. Now the build process. Again, we're gonna get a lot into this in the build and break series, especially as we're moving through how I actually built it, but I do wanna talk about a few things right off of the bat. One, the instructions to build this machine are amazing. They are very in-depth, they're color coordinated, they are just so thorough with everything they do. But two things that I really want to point out when it comes to building this. One, there is a community tab on the side of the instructions. That community tab is there where people can make comments on each step of the build process. Why is this amazing? One, Prusa doesn't like monitor it. They don't get rid of things, even if it's to say, you guys are dumb for doing this thing, which you'll see in a couple of them if you ever build a kit. But what's really useful for it is sometimes there are new versions that come out of these build kits, and they just don't document what things change and what doesn't change. And so sometimes it'll be like, hey, grab this part from this box, but it's not in that box. And that happened to me. I couldn't remember the exact part, but I couldn't find it. And then I remembered the community tab was there. I opened that up, I read, and the first thing was, hey, just so you know, I found these in this box because it was actually labeled as this. And I looked at mine and it was the same thing. It was just labeled differently than what the instructions had said. And it was so useful to have community input from that. There was even other parts where there was different stages where you would read the instructions and the community would say, hey, don't actually secure XYZ yet. It'll be more beneficial to just leave it 3/4 secure and then finish it at a later step. And they were right. It was absolutely amazing. And again, it's just so cool that Prusa lets the community have the input that way, because it's very useful, especially when you're building a printer, you know, from the ground up and you don't have somebody who's an expert right next to you. It's nice to have that input and that like support system, even if it's not live. Speaking of live support systems, I have a rep from Prusa that is on call for me. He's ready there for me to call him or text him when I have questions about everything. But I really wanted to test out how the customer support through Prusa's website was, because while you're going through these instructions, a little chat bubble pops up and asks if you want to chat with somebody who's a Prusa expert. And I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see how it was. I wanted to do it. I didn't want to tell my rep. I just wanted to do it. And I wanted to do it as non-biasedly as possible. So what I did was I grabbed my VPN. I put myself in a completely different part of the country. I used my wife's computer. I used a fake email with a fake name. And what's great is even though it asks for your order number, I didn't have to put that in. I just put what unit I was working on and what issue I was having. Which brings me to the person that I was working with, whose name was Juan. And I put Juan through the ringer because I had actually solved the problem that I was presenting to him, because I wanted to see if he was going to actually be useful or just tell me to turn it on and off again.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
And much to my surprise and delight, that was not the case at all. So what the issue I was having was it was not homing correctly. Now, on the screen, it told me to make sure that the belts were tensioned correctly. I did it the way that it said to on the screen. I even followed the instructions and it just wasn't working. But I had tried a couple other things. I had personally gone and looked on like Reddit and Google and found some different solutions, and I had fixed it. I had documented it and I had fixed it. But when I presented it to Juan, I pretended like I hadn't fixed it at all.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
And here's what was so great. There was a couple things that really stood out to me. One, yes, he went through the standard troubleshooting processes. Did you make sure that the rails were lined up? Are your belts tensioned properly? And even though I said yes or no to those things, what was even cooler was I was able to go ahead and be like, okay, let me go try that. And I just left the computer and I left that chat open and I did other things in my print farm for like 10, 15 minutes at a time. I did that to him 4 different times where I was gone for no less than 10 minutes and he was still there and answered me instantaneously when I had these questions. Here's what's even crazier. This was on a Saturday at 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and I was pinging in on the East Coast, so it was actually 8 p.m. and Juan responded and got me through the problem. And what's great is he walked me through the general troubleshooting steps, right? Everything you're gonna see online and even on the screen, here, try this thing. But then it was coming into like the tips and tricks that I was finding from other people, again, from other sources on like Reddit and things like that. And he had walked me through, hey, you should try this. Hey, you should try this. Hey, real quick, check this thing, check that thing. And He went through every single thing that I had found and then said, hey, try this thing, run a test print, see how it works. And I absolutely did that. And I left. I actually ran a print. I ran this print specifically because it was a 10-minute print. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave him. I'm going to leave him on red for 15 minutes while I prep this print and prep it out. And then I did it. I said it worked and it homed correctly. And he was like, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. And I could not believe that a live chat was that helpful. I have had live chats from other companies before, and to be honest with you, some of them were not that helpful at all. I've had others that were, but it is very rare to find a support that is that responsive, that non-condescending, and just amazing. And what was really great is I said, hey, Juan, thank you so much. You helped me a lot. Can I leave you a review somewhere? And he was like, dude, honestly, I'm just glad you got the printer. I'm glad you built it. I'm glad you're having fun with it. That's enough for me. And I was like, wait, for real? And he's like, yeah, I mean, there will be a survey that pops up after this, but honestly, like, you could close out the window and I'm just glad that you have a printer running. The fact that Prusa's support team, the fact that their instructions have a community section where people can have input really shows you the level of commitment they have to their customer basis and the community as a whole. Like I said, I'm not going to really get into a review of this printer yet just because I haven't put it through the ringer enough, but I've got to say, if you are somebody who's already been considering Prusa, you've been considering a kit or the Core One, just based off of my experience of their support team and how well the instructions were, do it. Buy it, do it immediately. I mean, also the quality's been absolutely flawless. I'm using it to print a lot of my Etsy orders right now because this quality has been astounding. My wife, who could give two craps less about 3D printing, she's supportive. She is the backbone of my business and my channel. But if we're being honest, she does not care about 3D printing. She's very nice. She tells me how much she loves that I love this.
Wow.
But even her, we have this print that we've printed thousands of models of. I printed it and I gave it to her and she was like, just stunned by how different the quality was in a very positive way from standard settings here versus the ones that I've tuned on other printers for, you know, the last 2 years. I have really enjoyed all my experiences with Prusa so far. I am really hoping that I can get an XL soon because I have heard that is even more fun to build and tinker with and get working. And I really just want to do it. So please comment down below what kinds of things you want to see from me, especially with the Prusa builds, and what kinds of things you'd want to see if I got an XL to be able to try that. Let me know what other things you guys want to know, because I am excited to announce that within the next week or two, I should be releasing my Patreon. The Patreon is going to have exclusive behind the scenes footage of things like the Prusa Core One, or even some live streams where we'll be able to have exclusive live streaming while I'm filming things like this. I'll have another camera where I'm just live streaming the takes so you guys get to see all the mess ups and bloopers and things like that. But it'll also be a place where we get to have some one-on-one time with people like you who want to know more about the business, more about the way I calculate my spreadsheets and things like that. Just all around, basically Bensky help and advice. But also, I'm really excited to announce that I am working with a few artists where we'll be able to bring you exclusive basically Bensky models that only you and a few others will have access to for commercial licenses to be able to sell to help your business down the future. Anyways, as always, if you guys have not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, get that bell notification icon, and like the video. Again, thank you so much to all of the people who have helped me and my family throughout these hard times. It has been absolutely amazing. But honestly, just keep watching the videos, keep subscribing, keep liking it. That is so much help, more than you guys can ever know. And I just am so excited to keep printing with this. The build experience was absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend anybody who is thinking about building a Prusa Core One, absolutely do it. And just, it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I think more people should be building these machines. I think more people should just be buying them in general because they are amazing machines, and I can't wait to give you guys a full review. Anyways, guys, comment down below what more you want to see, what other things you want to do. I try to comment back to everybody who responds to me, and sometimes if you're mean, I get a little sassy. So, you know, there is that. Some of you know who I'm talking about, but for real, guys, I really enjoy this community so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I'm basically Bensky. Mistakes make magic, baby.